Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wolf Quest 3, where we are here with Callie and her mate Sulfur, as they once again, thanks for that by the way Sulfur, you know, howling while we are still in enemy territory. Where they are once again pushing their way in, oh wow, and immediately taking over some of the Lost River pack as our two wolves get ready to carry on the Dark Moon pack to Generation 7. I am so excited, you guys. I cannot believe we have made it through this many generations with our wolves already. And really, I know that Generation 6 has almost been the one cursed with endless winter, since we haven't been able to go ahead and carry on being able to have the pups for quite some time. But all of the new challenges, all of the new places to explore in Lost River, all of the new updates that keep making it so that hunting and finding our mate and being able to go ahead and keep territory from the other wolves and being able to fight against all of the prey that is also fighting for its life have been keeping us on our paws, you could say. And it definitely has made it a lot trickier than any other wolf pack we have ever had. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, alright, we're gonna go ahead and, speaking of any other wolf pack we've ever had, happily claim this area. I think that it sounded like the Lost River pack was right over our shoulder, but I don't see them at the moment, and Sulfur just wants to be kind of playful. Alright, Sulfur, we're gonna go ahead. Let's do a cute howl. Echo, why do you, or excuse me, not Echo. Callie, why do you have to blend in so perfectly with the darkness? Maybe good for hunting, but it makes it a little tricky when we're going ahead and we're actually trying to, like, get a good view of her. And also, I love how Sulfur was being playful just then. That was adorable. Alright, so oh, you guys! So clearly these two have actually had a long time to go ahead and start getting along, which makes me very happy because, like I said, they have been trapped kind of with this curse of endless winter. I am so sorry it has taken this long for us to really get our wolf pack established, because you guys know how wonderful our pack is. Ooh, look at that! Look! Oh wow, we've really claimed quite a bit of territory. If we can just kind of strengthen up a bit more of it down here, then I think we may have what it will take to finally go ahead and have our own wolf pups. So let's actually veer a little bit more to the south, and it seems that the Van Winkle pack actually has a bit of territory in the area too, that maybe we will go ahead and make our own. Because even though it's difficult, yep, the Lost River pack is awful close, but they are not going to have our territory if I have anything to say about it. Is there some down to the south too? I wonder if we just split, oh my gosh, did we just split the Lost River? We may have just split the Lost River pack in two. And they might be having a little bit of a unpleasant time with that. Whose scent mark is this? The Lucky Pack? Hold up. But the Lucky Pack's like all the way to the south. That is so interesting that their scent is strong enough. Maybe they've been going ahead and they have been trying to scout out the area to the north, as all of the wolf packs in the area are probably struggling a little bit with figuring out where their food might be. Oh, look at this! Okay, that mountain looks amazing. Since Kaleidoscope actually suffered from a terrible forest fire when she was a young pup, she isn't exactly interested staying deep in the forest or out by the open grasslands that might actually have, look at this, that might actually have a bit of a fire risk. But what on earth is this? This is so cool. This like jagged rock? Does it have a name? Or is it just like this amazing formation that our wolves have once again discovered something new? Oh, Callie! For being kind of a more timid of our two wolves, she definitely stumbles on a whole bunch of unexpected things whilst out in Lost River. But that's kind of one of the amazing things about being out here. You never know what you're going to happen to just find or stumble on. Does it have like some sort of name over here? Blades Peak. What a cool name. Oh my gosh. Not her, but I could see how potentially maybe one of her offspring might actually think that it is a fantastic idea to go ahead and do something with Blade's Peak over here. Look at this. Wow. I wonder if we might ever have a challenge. Oh, this is actually a great idea, friends. What if we had some sort of challenge for the other generations in the future, since clearly working with this generation, they don't need more challenges. We don't need to drag out having Callie and Echo be able to have their pups any longer than we already have. But what if one of the pups actually has to go ahead and find a specific item and take it to a specific place at some point in their lives in order to complete like their life quest? For instance, what if one of the pups that was a little bit more about the fang and claw of life that Callie and... Oh, there's a shoe! Oh my gosh, Callie, how are you the one always finding weird things? And there's a little... Oh, there is a little lake down here at the peak. Wow, and look how pretty this is. Sulfur, we might have to consider this. Like, first up, we've got to see if there's a shoe. There's a shoe. There's a shoe. We have found a shoe. It's a clown shoe. Okay, all right, human shoe? Yeah, I would be a little dubious about that too. I don't know if this is actually going to be like the human shoe we have discovered. Huh. Like, okay, that's fine. She literally turned around and ate on her own. I mean, I guess we could bring this with us, but I don't know if this is like a lucky sign. But what if one of their wolf pups actually had to go ahead and actually had to like maybe get this shoe and take it to the carnival, for instance? That could be a very interesting challenge for a life quest. I really want to go down the peak. I don't know if I want to keep this shoe. I sort of want to like, oh boy, here we go. All right, hang in there, Callie. You've got this. Ooh, this area doesn't have any scent markers anymore. Okay. Let's go ahead and claim it as our own then. Excellent job, excellent job. And I kind of feel like I don't know where to leave this weird shoe. Because I don't think Callie would be really into the shoe and want to bring it with her. Because it smells weird, it's probably kind of rubbery, and what if that smells kind of like fire to her and she's not really into that. But this is also such an interesting area. Is that a picnic table? Oh my gosh. I love how much there is just to stumble on still. All right, let's leave the shoe with the picnic table maybe. But at the same time, I do love bringing the items back to the den because you never know what the pups might actually start playing with. My dream would be if there could be an update where the pups would just like play randomly with the different toys or like turn them into toys, like play with the different items, because I would love to use that as a way to maybe get, you know, a little bit of insight into what the pups' personalities could be like. Also, it seems that we have stumbled upon a juxtaposition between many of the different packs, because here we have the Van Winkle pack pushed right up against to a place where we just took, I think from the Lucky pack, didn't we? No, we took from the Van Winkles. The Lucky pack is really close by in terms of scent. And then we have Lost River pack, whose territory we kind of split in half, and whose territory we definitely want to try to like claim quite a bit more of. Huh. So maybe once we make this loop, we'll start to loop back around to the waterfall, because we still don't have a secure enough area to go ahead and make this our own home. And that means we still don't have what it takes in order to go ahead and raise our wolf pups, which is getting kind of frustrating to say the least. Ah, another cougar. Well, it's running off. And technically this isn't our territory yet, so I don't know if Sulfur would bother fighting it. Jeez. This land is just huge. Just trying to like get some basic things done so that we can have a home of our own is taking forever. It really makes me wish maybe if you had a successive generation of wolves that just like continued to live here in Lost River, since now your wolf pack can indeed learn how to hunt for themselves and become adult wolves, and they can also find a mate, and they can also find a den, and they can also raise their puppies all in Lost River, which is awesome. It'd be kind of nice if you could inherit your parents' territory. Female stargazer dispersal wolves, like very recently. Thankfully, Sulfur doesn't seem interested in them. He does seem super playful though. I'm surprised we haven't been smelling more dens too. I don't think Sulfur feels the same sort of pressure. Dispersal wolf females from the Stargazer pack, huh? All right, we'll start heading back towards the southeast. Food! All right. Can't pass up a lucky rabbit's foot. Got it. All right, Sulfur, do you want to go ahead and eat this? Just in case? There we go. We want him to be topped off. I don't really want to bring this shoe with us, but I feel like we have to. No clowning around, Sulfur. Let's see. Sorry, I couldn't help that. All right, yeah, we already got the hair. There's a lot going on over here, so it seems like... Whoa, dog? Okay, so it seems like there are some moose. There's a dog over here. To the west, huh? Huh. I wonder if the dogs are currently raiding where the lucky pack is. That is not our problem. Also, do not kick me. I'm trying to ignore your existence, sir. And we're just getting kicked by this, like, bull, or excuse me, this male deer, buck. And there's wolves howling on all sides of us. I think we did split the Lost River pack, and I don't know if they're going to really forgive us for that, so, huh. And we are in an area, there's another bunny running away. We are in an area where all of the packs kind of have territory, and because they're all, oh, where did we leave the shoe? And what's this? The maraca? Where'd the shoe go? Did we, Sulfur, do you know where the shoe went? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just a terrifying, disappearing clown shoe. Okay, it's not like I wanted it anyway. Did that deer take it when it, like, kind of kicked us for a second? Or did Sulfur eat it? You guys, I think Sulfur ate the shoe. Or something. Like, that's, if we don't find it, like, immediately right up here. Yeah, no, the maraca is now scented, but no shoe. I think we're gonna have to go ahead and our headcanon is going to have to be that Sulfur ate the shoe. That he smelled the leather on it and it smelled really good. And while Callie was like just taking a minute to catch her breath and contemplate the dangers of such a weird thing, I think her mate went ahead and he just chowed down because he's got a bottomless stomach. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, it happens. But we will have to remember that challenge. I'm going to be writing that down into my notes as well, so that hopefully, as we watch with the Starry Skies ancestors up above, we will remember that maybe one of the life quests for the pups in the future might be something like finding a specific item here in Lost River, and then going ahead. All right, we'll do a little howling in just a moment, because I think we have more dispersals to scare off. Yeah, the Desolation pack is over here, and I don't want them in our territory either, so we'll do a little howling. But finding a specific item somewhere in Lost River, and then having to take that item to a specific spot, like the clown shoe that apparently, like, Sulfur ate at least one of. Having to go ahead and... yeah, what do we have here? More dispersal wolves. I don't like that. Maybe that's because all the prey is kind of concentrated in this area. But taking the clown shoe to oh, there's a den nearby. Yes, okay. We're gonna need to go ahead and find, we need every den we can find. So we're gonna need to pay extra close attention to that. But taking it to the Ferris wheel that's in town, or maybe getting the maracas and taking them somewhere with like a specific beaver nest. or maybe going ahead and finding some of the other items that are scattered about, like that extremely terrifying doll, and being able to like put it maybe in one of the abandoned houses. There we go, a little bit of food. The prey is definitely getting a lot thicker on the ground here at least. And we'll go ahead and eat. We might have to nap pretty soon, but first, oh, what's this? But first, let's see. We might run into a rival wolf pack first. And there's also a den nearby, but let's take this territory over and then we'll see if we can find the den with the last of the energy that we've got for the day. But I think that could be a lot of fun, so let me know what you guys think. There's several items that our wolves might actually stumble upon in this abandoned land. And which item would be the most interesting? Ah, back to the river. Anywhere with the river, Callie wants to claim. But which item would be the most interesting to drag to what location, do you guys think? Because that could be so much fun. Oh my gosh, this is definitely a great territory. Let's, oh. Is this one really injured? Because it took forever to get up. It is! Oh, this would be fantastic. Come on, you two. I know you're getting a little tired, but like, we could go ahead and nap after we take over this territory and also get this cow elk. She practically was like a frozen dinner just waiting for us, which is a lot more morbid than I meant to like say, but you know, this definitely seems like the kind of territory that we might want to take over for ourselves since it's got what we need, including an observatory way in the background. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Starry Sky's ancestors and maybe one of our wolf pups wanting to like go to the observatory as their life quest and bring a specific item, or maybe bring like enough lucky rabbit's feet, or just have their like entire group of wolf pups visit it at some point in their lives. Wow, yeah, there's plenty for the future of our wolf packs to take on as challenges. But first, we better go ahead and make sure that, you know, Callie and Sulfur are going to survive and be around so that we can have them pass on this land and all of its abundance and all of its secrets and all of its future adventures to Generation 7 of the Dark Moon Pack. Oh dear, still haven't claimed this yet. Well, we'll go ahead and do a little more howling. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. If you could, do please leave a like for Sulfur and Callie and all of their future shenanigans with their pups, I hope. You know, still working on the whole surviving thing. And if you'd like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, then you guys know what to do. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!